Hey there, it's Mark. How you doing? I hope you're doing well. By the way, I will be live streaming again on Race Grooves Gaming on Fridays and Saturdays, early afternoon, Pacific time. Here we go! Yes! Of course. Anyways, this post right here came through my feed, and it was kind of funny. I seen it. They were not happy with the changes. I talked about this. When did I talk about this? 2012 new models. It's the Hot Wheels Hypertruck. A lot of us, when we seen the poster, we looked at it and we said, hey, that looks like Reverb. And then they made it into a truck. Yeah, pretty similar. We'll go ahead and take a look and see how much it looks like Reverb in just a minute. But first, let's go ahead and talk about another model that had a change before. It's not the first time that Mattel would have changed a model. Here is a recolor of the Shredster model. As you can tell, it kind of has metal around the outside of the car as if it's shredding through the air. Pretty cool model. I think this one's about 2001, and then about not this color, the first one. And then about 2004 they came out with Shredded. So you got Shredster and Shredded. They turned around and they took the metal off the outside. Well, you know, they made a new tool, but turned around and called it a similar name. But the inside of the car is exactly the same. I don't see any differences as far as the tooling and the bumps and the grooves and all the details. So there's one instance where Mattel took a car and then did some modifications and then called it something else. They've done it to the Radar Ranger where they added an engine, but they still call it Radar Ranger. Can you guys think of any other models to where they changed the tooling? It's pretty much the same car, they just took off the outside, changed the tooling, and then gave it a new name. Hypertruck, we thought it looked an awful lot like Reverb. Here's Reverb. We're going to go ahead and open the Hypertruck so we get a closer look. These wheels look pretty good. Isn't this the FTE2 wheels, Faster Than Ever 2? Even though it's on a new model, it's not a Faster Than Ever issue. Pretty fun looking vehicle. Did they put a track logo, a loop logo? No. I'm sure it's going to work in the boosters, loops, and curves. I bought a few extras because I'm going to want to try it out myself. I don't know when I'll set up a track, but let's go ahead and get to the comparisons. So when we look at them here, the sides, you know, the new Hypertruck, he's missing some contours. Right here, you can see a little indent right here on Reverb. Where up here, it's just smooth. There's no indents. As a matter of fact, there's no indents along the whole side. I take that back. There is a little one right here, a little indent. Whereas Reverb has an indent over here. The Hypertruck has his indent in the front of the side panel. The front, he's got a line in the middle here for his indentation. And down here, Reverb, he just has the indentation with no line down the middle. Wow, look at that. That's pretty much same. We already looked at the sides. Let's look at the front. Don't fall off. But definitely different. Different grill. I don't have to point them out. You guys can see, right? The front end, the top. Yep. Hold them like this and look the same. Same headlights, same highlights, same hood indentures right here. Got some indentures, same like this. The window would have been the same if they were together, but it does have a bump right here. You can see the yellow; it kind of sticks out a little bit, whereas Reverb doesn't have that. And of course, the truck bed part totally different. It's kind of neat. This would be kind of a fun truck to drive. Get It's like my Avalanche. I can take out the rear window panel and get myself a little breeze. Oh yeah, speaking of which, check it out. Different windshields. You got a really light windshield, and then where's the other one? Then you got a really dark windshield. I know some of you guys go for that stuff. See how dark that one is? Look at this one, really light. And that's not the lighting of my cameras. See, it's still dark and light. Let's see. Now I gotta be careful. Now look at this. Look at the problem with this one. Got a crack right there in the front. That's a pretty major boo-boo. I hardly ever see cracks like that in a car. See missing parts, mixed wheels and stuff. Missed rivets, just like that other Hypertruck. But rarely do I see cracks. But I just happened to get one super error. Fantastic error. If there's any errors, these are the kinds of errors that people really like. So what do you think? What do you think? What do you think? Nice car. Ooh, as you can tell, it's got the lighter windshield, not the darker windshield. It doesn't have a crack. Everything's fine. No problems with the rivet. Everything's good. So did you see it? Yeah, of course it's got the lighter windshield. They don't have a windshield at all. There's no windshield in there. Look, you can see straight through the car. Got a little brother to Reverb. Brother from, same mother. Yeah, let's keep this a family channel here. Well, that's kind of neat seeing that video again. Made it over 10 years ago on Race Grooves. Speaking of acceleracers, Reverb, of course, being Teku, I put a compilation video of all of the racing drones being tested on one of the tracks. I already put that together. Pretty soon, I hope to have all of the teams done, and we'll see which teams get more cars to complete the course. Thanks for watching. Happy collecting, and have fun too. Bye-bye.